The headline read, "Mom Saves Toddler from Attempted Kidnapping." It was a story told with conviction, broadcast across national news. But the truth was far more disturbing. Mahendra Patel, an innocent man, spent 47 days behind bars, nearly 7 weeks, accused of a crime he never committed. The sole evidence against him, a woman's word and a hastily made arrest by Officer James Evan Wallace. Yet the Walmart surveillance footage tells a different story. Patel never touched the child. He never posed a threat. In fact, the accuser gave him a thumbs up after the alleged incident, a silent witness to the lie that altered a man's life. This is the story they tried to bury. This is the story Transparency Now will reveal.
47 days in jail.
Is it possible that there's two ways of interpreting what you can see on this sort of grainy surveillance footage?
So I tried to make sense of it. I tried to ask myself, is it possible to watch this and believe that Mr. Patel tried to kidnap this child? The answer is absolutely not. There's too many other things going on. There's another person just a few feet away who doesn't react, not startled. If you try to kidnap a child in a busy Walmart, it's going to be noise. First of all, I mean, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. But I digress. There's another person right there. That other person would react in some way which would support a person who's claiming that their child was just the victim of an attempted kidnapping. But that didn't happen. And then the subsequent interaction of, hey, I found it, thumbs up. That's not how you act, certainly in a public place, when somebody just a thumbs up. And then he leaves. And any sane human being who watches this video knows that there was not an attempted kidnapping there. Let me kind of explain what happened next. They get him indicted on very, very serious charges. Georgia has some interesting laws about when discovery has to happen. It doesn't have to happen until much closer to trial. So none of this video was disclosed to the defense attorney. The defense attorney is, in my opinion, probably one of the best defense attorneys in the state of Georgia, Ashley Merchant. She's had a number of cases that had a lot of publicity over the last several years, and she is a tremendous, tremendous attorney. It's a good thing.
Hands out of the side. Got it. Don't move.
Yeah.
You got any weapons on you or anything?
No, of course not.
No? I don't know, man. What's your name, dude?
Mahendra Patel.
Mahendra?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got a warrant for your arrest. Hold on a minute. Let's see the picture. Okay, thanks.
And then they brought him to the jail. And he spent 47 days there until finally, despite the prosecutor and police fighting tooth and nail for the exculpatory video to not end up in the hands of the defense, it did end up in the hands of the defense. And then it ended up in the hands of the court and the public. And the prosecutor really had no choice at that point but to dismiss the case because they knew that there was no way they were going to be able to plead to prove his guilt. What I'm thinking their goal probably was to...
This case reminds us how easily prejudice and rush to judgment can destroy innocent lives, underscoring why vigilance and accountability matter for all of us. For the deep legal insights that make justice possible, follow the Civil Rights Lawyer. And if you value truth and transparency, subscribe to Transparency Now.